Now, some of you know I have another podcast called Embrace Your Power. And I only bring this up because at the beginning of that podcast, I say these words: for the longest time, I secretly wanted more. Now, that's my true confession. I secretly wanted more. And so I know what it's like to desire things, but be afraid to admit it. And even more, I know what it's like to be scared to go after the more that you secretly want. I was able to make courageous strides to see myself the way God sees me and to know He is okay with all the things I desire. In fact, He says if we delight ourselves in Him, He'll give us the desires of our heart. But I had to take some courageous steps so that I could believe that I really deserved it. If you're anything like me, where you secretly want more, I want to invite you to visit my new website, www.womenwantmore.live. And when you visit that website, you're going to find a video where I share with you how you can have what you secretly want. And so I want to invite you to check it out today. Again, that website is www.womenwantmore.live. Welcome once again to I'm the Good Thing, the podcast. Now, this is the place where we unpack life wisdom. We pray, we affirm, and most of all, we discover our true beauty, our worth, and our power. I'm Denise Taylor, and I'm all about helping women build a life they love. And that begins with us believing everything good about who God has created us to be. This is the place where we get energized in a God kind of way as we see ourselves the way God sees us. And let me tell you, sis, you are good. The life wisdom for today is this: you'll be the proof that good people with no hidden agendas still exist in this world. Let integrity shine through you. Now, I don't know if you've ever had the unfortunate experience of doing business or having a dealing with someone who was not honorable, who either had a desire to take advantage of you or either misrepresented what they could do. There is nothing that feels as bad as when you have been taken advantage of. And while we can't necessarily control the actions of others, it is important that we represent ourselves and God in the most honorable way. And so as we think about integrity, integrity is what shows up before you even enter the room. You are given the benefit of doubt that you are going to handle things well. The question is whether you're going to be honorable to the benefit that was given you. And what I want to encourage you to do in and out of every exchange that you have is to allow integrity to shine through. Being integral in our dealings means that we can keep our word and we will do our best, that we'll handle any engagement and interaction as if we are on the receiving end. It's showing up with a degree of empathy to understand what it would be like to be on the other side of the table and make sure that we are honorable to what that person's experience is. I know for myself, I love to show up doing more, serving more, and allowing God's goodness to flow through me. But the unfortunate thing is, everyone is not necessarily like me. I want to challenge you to raise the bar, to raise the standard, to be the example of integrity in every exchange that you have. Be honorable to your word and do your best. Make the benefit that was given to you, that you would do well in this exchange, be upheld by how you show up. We have the opportunity to allow people around us to experience and see our good work. And the Bible tells us when they do that, when they experience and see our good work, God gets glorified in heaven. So you showing up in integrity is ultimately what points other people to the goodness of God who you represent. So let's make sure we represent well. Thanks for connecting with me today. If this was a help to you, apply what stood out most to your life. And if you loved it, subscribe so you can meet me here next time. And if you were moved, by all means, share this with someone else. Keep seeing yourself the way God sees you. After all, you are the good thing. And visit my website, imthegoodthing.com, for all sorts of good stuff. And I will see you next time.